This is Acadiana's Morning News, and the holiday season is obviously a very joyous and fun time of the year, but unfortunately sometimes it can be an opportunistic time of the year for criminals, and we want to be able to make sure that you are on guard against criminals and not giving them the opportunity to make your holiday season what you don't want it to be. And so here to share with us some holiday crime prevention tips while shopping, while in parking lots, and for your at home as well, is Lafayette Police spokesman Karl Ratcliffe joining us in the studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning?
Doing well. So, all right. So, Lafayette Police Department has put out a lot of great tips for our listeners to just make sure that they are staying vigilant about keeping themselves and their possessions protected during the holiday season.
And
Absolutely.
Just the big things that y'all hear a lot about.
No, number one thing, and we can't drive this home enough, lock your vehicles.
Yeah.
Lock your vehicles. Our criminals, for the most part, are opportunistic. You kind of mentioned it. Don't give them the opportunity, and a lot of times you won't be the victim. But we're having way too many people leaving their vehicles unsecured, leaving, items inside of there, high-dollar items that'll actually attract the thief. And if your car is unlocked, then you've just created a great opportunity for them. So we're not typically seeing car burglars that are actually going to break into a vehicle, that are going to force entry, unless it's something they really, really want or they know something's in there. Typically, they walk around and they pull on door handles until they find one that's open, and then they're going to go in and take anything of value. So if you have cash, that's gone. If you have a purse, if you have any kind of, cell phone or iPad, in this year, what a lot of people are doing, obviously, they're going holiday shopping, so they're leaving those bags in there. So they see that JCPenney, that Macy's, that Dillard's bag, that Best Buy bag, and they're wondering what's in there. A lot of people have a bad habit of leaving gift wrap presents in their car because, we're going to be going visit the family and doing an early Christmas, and we'll just have the car packed and ready. But you leave your car unlocked, and now those presents are gone. So that's the number one thing we want to drive home to people. Holiday season or not, lock your vehicles up. We're actually working some vehicle burglaries throughout the city. We've been having rashes of them here and there. So we want people to really, really be adamant about making sure their vehicles are secured.
Okay. From Vermilion Parish yesterday, we got that story about the man who was at the store, basically, and somebody walks up to him, has a gun, makes him get in the truck, and, the guy lives. I mean, but he takes his wallet, he takes his cell phone,
Right.
he takes the truck. It's I guess easier than you think to become a victim, I guess.
It is, and one of the things we promote too. I do a lot of classes and go around talking to folks just about situational awareness, and it's as simple as being aware of what's happening around you. If you walk into your vehicle through a parking lot from a store, don't be on your cell phone. Don't have your head down. Have your head up and on a swivel, as we say. Know what's happening. Know who's around you. See if somebody's approaching you, they shouldn't get within 6 feet of you before you realize they're there. You should be looking at what's going on. And a lot of the times, if you're alert, if you're looking, if you're peeping people out, you notice them before they notice you. If somebody is looking to do something, they may say, no, he's too alert. I'm going to move on to someone else.
I'm going to give him the mean, ugly face.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I always tell people, we all have that, whether we realize it or acknowledge it or not, we have that safe zone. We have our personal space we don't want people to get into. And if anybody ever encroaches on that, don't feel like, well, I don't want to be rude. Listen, if somebody's making you uncomfortable, go ahead and say something or do something about it, So don't become a victim because you're trying to be nice and you don't want to be rude. Your safety's got to be paramount. It's got to be your top priority.
Well, and it's so ingrained in our culture down here to be so nice
I
with
know.
others, and it really is something that, again, like you said, if someone's trying to take advantage of that, then you're not necessarily being rude. You're just protecting yourself.
Exactly. And if they don't understand that, well, hey, it's okay. That's fine. They'll get over it. One of the big things right now, my wife, I'm a stickler about it. Like last night, she's cooking for, she was making a dessert for their Thanksgiving party at work. And she's like, well, I got to go into the store. Well, and it's getting dark earlier now because of the time change. And I hate her going out and shopping by herself when the sun's down. That's just my thing. So I tell her, hey, make sure you, don't bring your purse down. Just bring your debit card with you. Don't be carrying that. Don't be on your phone when you walk through the parking lot. So I gave her a little lecture, and that's something I pass on to other folks too. If you have to go in shopping, especially after daylight hours, you don't want to be carrying a big cumbersome bag. Bring only what you need to in. just your little clutch wallet or something like that. And just, yeah, I know. And just be careful.
He's looking at me.
And be alert. Just be alert, like I said, and know what's going on around you. Have your keys in your hand. Have your car, have your keys and be ready to unlock your car when you get there. Don't be encumbered by a bunch of bags or looking down at your phone and not looking at what's going on. So
now,
just be aware.
Unfortunately, some of these holiday burglaries happen at the home as well. So you've got some great prevention tips for those at home.
Well, first of all, securing your home just like you're going to secure your car.
Right.
Make sure that you have good lighting outside of your home. You have hedges trimmed back so you're not creating a good opportunity for a thief or concealment for a thief or for a burglar. You need to be able to see out of your residence through windows, and people need to be able to visibly see your windows and entrances to your home so you can see when you drive up if anybody's maybe lurking somewhere around your home. But good lighting. Where you park your vehicles is paramount too. Make sure they're parked in well-lit areas. And one of the big things this time of year, especially, we're all going to be getting new toys. We're going to be getting new electronics, fancy new stuff. Don't advertise. Yeah. Don't advertise what you have by putting that box out at the road for the garbage. Maybe throw that thing in the back of the car and go throw it in the dumpster so you're not advertising to everybody what fancy new stuff you have that they might be able to go in and take. So, and I mean, I can't stress enough the importance or maybe the effectiveness of a little, entry-level security camera. We have some footage out right now from a vehicle burglary, a few of them from over the weekend, where we had just a resident with an entry-level security system with a really good infrared camera that captured great video of a burglar. And we got that circulating right now, trying to get that person identified. So just a quick entry-level video camera surveillance system can go a long way.
I just tell people, when you come to my house first, you better call, because I do not open the door. I am so mean, unless it's a little kid, and then that's different. But you better call me first, and number two, you better smile.
Call before you come. That's good.
And you have to smile. If you're going to be brave enough to walk up to my door, you better smile, because I can see you and you can see me. I'm like, I don't know you. I'm so mean. I think I'm going to get the Mean Lady Award this year.
No, that's good.
Yeah. No, I'm just, You have to be nowadays, because you never know what's going to happen.
It's true.
Then you think and even, I joke about, open the door for a kid, but, you really have to be careful, because you don't know.
You never know.
A young person today is, I don't know, not like the young people of, 40, 50 years ago.
We're not living in Mayberry, unfortunately.
Man, come on now. I could be Aunt B. Wait, I think I'm already Aunt B. Man! Karl Ratcliffe, spokesman for the Lafayette Police Department, has been our guest this morning. All right, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.